Hey guys, it's Jestina Keys, doing Poison Ivy today. Already put my contacts in, as you can see, so let's get started. I like to start by priming my eyelids. I'm just using concealer for this. You can use actual eye primer, whatever you want to use, but I prefer concealer. So I'm going to start by taking this lovely shimmery orange shade and putting that over the center of my lids. I believe this is from my Morphe 3502 palette, in case you wanted to know. And from there, in the same palette, I'm using this shimmery bronze shade. It's kind of like a medium brown. And putting it on the outer corner of my eyes. Next, I'll be using my Baby Fenty Beauty by Rihanna's line. It's her highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. Mine cracked, of course, but that stuff's expensive. It's like $30-something, so I'm not about to throw out more than half of it just because it cracked. So we're gonna make it work. We're gonna pop that right in our inner corners. Next, from Urban Decay's Electric palette, I'm using their light green shade, and I'm putting that on my lower lash line from the outer corner to about the middle of my eye. Y'all know how much I love this palette. I use it any chance I get. Next, I'm lining my eyes with a dark green liquid liner. It's from Too Faced, I think. It's one of their marker ones. I like a felt tip liner, but that's just me personally. I think it's easier to use. And then after I use that, I'm setting it with a dark green eyeshadow. I think this is just something from Ulta. Something cheaper, but we save money where we can. Can't always use high-end stuff. And then I'm repeating that step on my other eye. Alright, now that my hair's out of the way, time to put on our false lashes, everyone's favorite. I had the hardest time trying to put these on. The glue was not cooperating, and they wouldn't stick to my eyes. But I'm not a quitter, so I wasn't about to give up, and I find them to be pretty quintessential to this look. That's just me though. I just feel like my natural lashes, even with mascara, aren't fluffy enough. And I think this really makes the eyes pop, and that's why I was determined to put them on. Despite all the trouble they gave me. Granted, I wouldn't say like a newbie when it comes to putting on false lashes, but I'm not a pro. But still, I've done it before, like no problem. But of course, because I'm trying to film a tutorial for you guys, they decided not to cooperate. But after I finally got them on, I put on mascara to blend them in with my natural lashes. Why is there a hair? Always something. There I am with my weird angles again. Alrighty, I think they're good. Finally. So now I'm going to take my nude eyeliner and put it on my waterline to make my eyes a little bit bigger. You know how much I love to do that. And then I'm going to take my waterproof mascara and put it on my lower lash line. Starting to run out of this, which is unfortunate because it's my baby, but it's like $23 and I don't always have that kind of money to repurchase stuff. And now I'm going to wipe all the excess and file it away. Since we're done with the eyes, and I'm going to prime my face. This is Urban Decay's D-Slick primer. My complexion is a combination. So it's oily in certain places and dry in others, so I use this where it's pretty oily. Like my T-zone and my cheeks. Again, it's also expensive, so I don't want to use it everywhere if I don't need to. And then I'm going to fan it dry just to make sure that I have a nice base for my foundation. Even though I look stupid. And then I'm going to take my foundation on a wet beauty blender. You don't have to wet it, I just prefer to wet it. I'm going to drop it on my face. And then we're going to blend it in. Don't forget the neck. Always blend to the neck. Very important. And then I'm going to repeat pretty much the same thing with my concealer. I'm going to re-wet the beauty blender before I blend the concealer. And then I'm going to blend it out. I don't know, something about a wet beauty blender versus a dry beauty blender. I don't know, it just works better. At least to me it does. I don't know if everybody has that same experience. And then, of course, things not wanting to cooperate with me, so I needed to use more concealer because my skin is having a terrible breakout right now. So I'm just going to keep applying concealer and blending it until I can get it to work. And I think after a second layer, that's going to be about as good as it gets. I'm going to try a little bit of powder on this one really rough spot. You do what you can with your complexion, people, let me tell you. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. And so now, we're gonna contour, except, you know, it just occurred to me, didn't fill in my brows. I wasn't gonna do it for this tutorial because I'm not doing the full cosplay, and normally I make them, you know, more red because my hair is red, but since I'm wearing this look out, I'm gonna blend it with my natural hair, which I use a dark brown, almost black eyeshadow to fill mine in. I'm gonna fill them in. Now when I'm doing Ivy, I use a lighter brown and then I'll mix a little bit of red in it. Because my wig is more of like an auburn because it's a fall Ivy. And now that our brows are done, we can contour. I use that same angled brush to draw my contour on. On the nose, cheek hollows, jawline, and temples. And then I take a small eyeshadow brush and I blend out the temples and then the nose. Now, contouring usually takes me the longest because I'm very precise about it. Mostly because I don't like how my nose looks. That's it. Like, if I liked how my nose looked, I probably wouldn't care as much, but, you know, my nose is a little crooked. It's fine. Whatever. Now I'm taking my bigger, flat, angled contour brush and using that to blend out my cheek hollows and my jawline. Blend to the gods, as they say. Because if you don't blend it out right, that could ruin your entire makeup look, even though you worked so hard and everything else, just because you didn't blend right. You gotta blend. Once that's done, we're gonna highlight using Trophy Wife again, very carefully. I put that on my brow bone, my bridge of my nose, and my cupid's bow, and then I put it on my cheekbones. Touching up the inner corner there a little bit. Looks like we needed it. And then, once that's done, I'm going to apply some blush. I use like a peachy color, more so than a pink. Specifically for Ivy, I just think it works better with the color palette of the eyes and the outfit, since I did fall, even if I did regular, but I also just don't think I look good with like a rosy pink cheek, so I wouldn't do that anyway. And then once that's all blended out, I take, this is a liquid glitter liner, it's in gold, I believe it's Urban Decay's Heavy Metals. And I put that on my lower lash line just to kind of make them pop a little more since they don't have false lashes. A little hard to see in the light, but you kind of see the shimmer. Looks a lot better in photograph and in person. And once it's all done, I remembered to bring my lipstick up. Just had to dig it out of my purse. Always forget, but I didn't forget this time. So I'm using like an orangey red from Smashbox. Figured like a normal red wouldn't look as nice with the fall ivy, like it would clash with the wig, I think. So I got one that has more of like an orangey, like a burnt orange, kind of brownish tone to it. And then once I applied it cleanly, there's this nice little trick that I like to use where I just stick my finger in my mouth and suck it so that I get all the excess off and don't have anything in my teeth. And then I'm using Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray that I love oh so much to set my face and neck. And then fanning my face like an idiot again, just to make sure that it lasts. I know it looks dumb, but this stuff will last me at least 12 hours, at least. So, you know, worth it. And there it is, the full Ivy makeup look. Hey guys, it's Jestina Keys. This is how I do my fall-inspired poison ivy look. I've always been a huge fan of fall, which is why I wanted to do a fall one instead of a regular one. And she's pretty popular at cons, so I figured I'd show you how I do my makeup for it. I hope you like it, and if you did, or you didn't, and you just like hearing me talk for some reason, whatever. You know, make sure you like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on, sign up for our Patreon, follow us on all of our social media. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.